All right. Hi, everyone. This is Sharon and Karen. In real life, you might know me as Stacey Axler.
And you might know me as Heather Marie Vitale.
But when we do improv together, we are Sharon and Karen, and this is our second ever virtual improv show. And we have a valued member of our team on the line, ready to give us a word of inspiration.
This is my partner, Spencer. He's in the other room, but he's going to give us a word of inspiration. Spencer, can you give us a word?
Reverberate.
Reverberate.
I like it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Spencer.
Ow.
A little loud. It's a little loud.
Ow. Oh my God. Oh, the Starbucks is too loud.
It's a little loud, but I think it will attract customers. I think young people want to go someplace that's an experience. They don't just want to get coffee. They want to rock out. Right?
Oh, but is death metal the right choice?
Let me lower the volume. Let me lower the volume.
Oh my God, I feel like I can breathe.
I'm just trying to create some cool tactics to get people to come in to the Starbucks, just because I'm gonna say it. I know I'm not the manager here, but
you're right. I am.
I know you are, boss. I know, and I know that I don't know anything about sales, but I think sales will increase because I know about people. And I think people will be like, what's that noise? Where's that coming from? They'll want to come in when they hear this.
I mean, sure, but also we're Starbucks. Everyone's going to come in for Starbucks because we're Starbucks. And I think they're going to really like the easy listening and the really cool music that we play and sell. I do see that you put out the death metal CDs by the Register, and it is called Death to Coffee. Seems a little inappropriate for a Starbucks.
Exactly. It's out of the box. And do you know who produced this album, Death by Coffee?
I don't know. Seattle's Best. That's just a joke because we own them too.
No,
it was Pete. It was those motherfuckers at Pete's, wasn't it?
My band.
Wait, your band? Wait, you work for Pete's?
No, I don't. This has nothing to do with Pete's, Bob.
Sorry.
No, I understand the confusion. I'm in a band. We do death metal. We produced this album, Death by Coffee. I think it will catch people's eyes. They'll be like, what is Death by Coffee? How could I experience this?
So I appreciate your entrepreneurship. I see it and I value it. I'm just going to tell you a little story. Little story. So I used to be, as you are aware, I was the assistant manager at one of the Wall Street Starbuckses.
Oh my God.
You know this. I've talked about this very often.
We're an assistant manager at what you called a high-powered Starbucks, but I didn't know it was right on Wall Street.
Right on Wall Street itself. Right in Wall Street. So one of my employees was a very talented singer, was going to be on Broadway. And his name was Jeremy Jordan. I don't know if you know him. He's very famous. But before he got his big break on Broadway, he was my employee at Starbucks, and he put his CDs out for sale. And I didn't say anything about it because I supported his entrepreneurship and his hustle. We all got fired and the whole store shut down because of that. So I love your entrepreneurship. I love it. However, you can't sell your CDs here.
Okay, I hear what you're saying, but Have you heard of EJ Corvettes?
EJ Corvettes.
Yes.
Is that a car dealership in Bethesda?
Never heard of it, and that's okay because this is actually proving my point. EJ Corvettes was where my grandpa worked. It was a department store, kind of like Sears, and all of them closed down in the 70s and 80s. There's no more.
Oh.
Starbucks wants to be just another EJ Corvettes. We can't get by with the mentality of people will come in at Starbucks for the rest of our time at the company. We need to adapt. So maybe it's not my CD, but maybe it's something else. Maybe we put all of our employees drinking coffee in the window.
But who will make the coffee?
All right, so that's another bad idea on my part. But again, I don't know sales, but I know people. We need something to entice people to come in. I'm almost, yes.
Jennifer, I love your thinking. It's so good.
Thank you.
It's so good. I'm starting to rethink my decision to hire you as the main salesperson of this branch, considering you keep saying I don't know sales. I feel like I've made a mistake.
But I assumed you hired me because you knew that I knew people. I stand by my statement that I don't know sales, but I know people. I know what people need. And that's the gateway into getting them to buy stuff. Isn't that better than just knowing sales?
I love your moxie, kid. You keep your job. You keep your job.
Okay, so how about this? In every cup, we put a amount of money in a plastic bag ranging from 1 penny to...
Gonna stop you right there. We've been told by corporate we have to lower our amount of single-use plastics. Now, I know you used to work for a plastic company, a plastic manufacturing company, so you might have that on the brain.
Okay, well...
Also, where was this funds going to come from? Your pocket?
No, well...
Tip jar?
Here's what I'm going to say to you. So, one, all of what you just said is totally wrong, but I've moved past that point, and I'm not going to go on a tirade about it, but here's what I am going to say. Okay, fine, we don't put the money in a plastic bag, we put it in an ice cube.
No.
Why? Why is every idea I say just told no? I've given you 3 ideas.
You've given me 3 ideas that corporate is going to say, no.
Why can't we in an ice cube?
Okay, so great, cool, here's a quarter in an ice cube. I don't want it in a drink that I'm going to have, because then it's going to, I drink hot coffee, I don't want an ice cube in it. And B, it's going to melt, and then your unsanitary money is going to be in your beverage.
But by that point, you should have already finished your beverage. Maybe. And why is the money unsanitary? Shouldn't we be cleaning our money?
No.
What if I told you one of your diligent employees spent every day disinfecting and sanitizing the money?
I mean, that would be great as long as it's not getting in the way of their normal duties.
Well, maybe it is, but don't we want to promote health here?
Oh, of course. If in case anyone from corporate is listening, I support health. We have an A rating for a reason. It was an A-, okay, but it was still in the A range.
Okay, how about this? My middle school did this. We had this program called Basket Boys, where do you know what this is?
No, but I feel like there's going to be a gender issue coming up. Continue.
I mean, probably, but basically different students who all happen to be, boys, teenage boys, were put on, you could pay money to have lunch with them, basically.
Pay money to have lunch with boys?
Yes. So
as adults?
No, I was in middle school too, as students.
How? How are the students going to get the money from their parents? The adults?
I asked my mom for $20. Unfortunately, that wasn't enough. There was some high bidders in my year, and I never got to have lunch with the boys. But that's something. Okay.
It's something, but it's nothing.
Well, how about if we do that in the sense of people can pay money to have drinks with us?
Yes.
Yes, we're going to
That's a yes.
Okay, great.
What?
What?
This is such a great first date.
Oh, I'm glad you're having a good time. I'm glad you're having a good time.
I'm usually just so, I get so nervous.
Oh.
But having a Zoom first date is just like, oh, the pressure is off. Like, I'm in my pajamas right now. And it doesn't matter. 'Cause you're not going to judge me for it.
No, I'm not. So you indicated in your profile that your dad collects cars.
He does. Matchbox cars.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe like sports cars.
No, but he has done some work on some of them, like ones that have broken wheels or chipped paint. He does rehab them. So you can say that he works on classic cars.
So he's like a collector.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. It was really more of it was his passion. And I never got to
oh my God.
spend time with him because he working out as much. I'm sorry, this is inappropriate for a first date.
I'm sorry I brought this up. You know, I was getting okay. I'm sorry I brought this up. Here, why don't we switch gears? Let's talk about something else. Let's talk about something else, huh?
How many siblings do you have?
What?
How many siblings do you have?
Oh, I'm an only child. I'm sorry. What's wrong with that?
I'm an only child too, so if we had kids, then our kids would never have an aunts or uncles. So it's rah.
I thought about that. I guess you're right. Our children wouldn't have any aunts or uncles.
I mean, you can say that like my best friend is an aunt, but it's not the same as a sibling.
I mean, I don't know about that. Like growing up, some people be like, "Oh, this is my Aunt Susan," and then you find out Susan's not even related to them at all. So I do think friendship bonds sometimes can even be stronger than sibling bonds. Some siblings don't even get. Are you okay?
This is so sad. I'm an only child because I ate my twin in the womb. I would have had an identical twin, just like me, but I ate her.
I mean, that's a common thing. If I understand that correctly, I think a lot of twins absorb their twin in the womb, and you know, hey, how about this? I grew up with these two twins, or I mean, it was a set of twins, and they didn't like each other. They actually.
Oh, that's so sad. Siblings should like each other, especially when they came from the same egg.
Yeah, maybe it's one of those things where, you know, that saying, absence makes the heart grow fonder. Maybe it's like that. Are you okay?
I don't want you to see my ugly cry.
That's all right. And why don't we not talk about family stuff? Family might be too heavy of a conversation.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. This is the first date. I should be happy and not cry, but you know what? Times are weird. So like, there's no rules.
Well, I've been watching a show actually on Netflix. It's called The OA. Have you seen it? You have seen it.
I haven't seen it because that was my idea, and it was stolen.
Your idea? No, it was not.
Yes, it was.
The show was created by Britt Marling.
Well, Britt stole it from me.
No, she didn't. I'm sorry. I don't. Not that I don't really know you. I also don't know her, but I can guarantee she didn't steal it. She's like a genius.
Well, Britt and I went to school together. You could say I'm a genius too. And then we used to always talk about this show idea. And she said,
"You know her?"
Yes. And we were gonna say, when we get to Hollywood, we're gonna make this show. But you know what? I didn't get to go to Hollywood.
Well, if it makes you feel better, they canceled the show.
Good!
Well, it's actually upsetting because I really wanted to know how it ended. Maybe you can tell me!
She took it in a path that I've heard. I haven't seen it. But she took it in a path in a way that I disagree with.
Okay, well, I've also, my roommate got a Hulu subscription. Do you watch Hulu?
I do. I even pay for no commercials.
Oh, wow. That's cool. Yeah, I still get some commercials. What? What now? What did I
do? That just tells me that you don't care enough to pay for no commercials. That you don't value your time. I don't think this is gonna work. I'm so sorry.
I don't know what I did. I don't think it'll work either, but I'm very confused.
I just know these things. I have a good read on them, and I just think that if you don't value your time enough to pay for no commercials on Hulu, so you have to watch 90 seconds of commercials every 15 minutes, then you don't value that time, because that's 7 minutes that you could keep back in your life, and you don't value your life.
Okay, well, my parents used to have a phrase that they would tell me, we're not the Rockefellers, as in we don't spend money on things willy-nilly.
I take great offense to that.
Why? What did I say? You're not a Rockefeller.
I could have been.
No, you could not. No.
Wipe. You're good.
What?
You're good, kid. You're good.
Oh, thank you.
Best boxer I've ever seen.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, Mr. Antilli.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, I know that's you.
Mr. John Antilli. Couldn't cut it. Then I got shipped out to Nam.
Well, you know what?
Lost 3 fingers on my hand. 2 fingers on my hand. Left with 3.
That's terrible.
Can't form a fist.
Well, I'm sure a lot of guys are in that position, and I'm sure quite a few others wish they could be in that position, you know? Well, the plane is delayed. Listen, you don't have to wait with me while I get on this plane to go to my championship match.
But I'm your coach.
I know you're my coach, and I appreciate it. I'm just saying, you know, we only have 1 ticket here for me to go. So
what? You didn't get me a ticket?
Coach,
how did I get past TSA?
I truly don't know, Coach. I've been waiting here for an hour now, and you just came over and sat down. I myself was very baffled about it.
Huh.
Coach,
All right,
you
then.
know you're not going with me on this plane ride, right? You know that that's not happening.
But I thought that you need your coach in your corner, man. You're a good kid. You're best boxer I've ever seen. Best boxer.
Mr. Antilli, we talked about this when it happened a month ago, and I keep telling you this, but after that last match, I got a sponsorship. I have a professional coaching team. They want me to move to New York after this match. You know I'm leaving Idaho.
But New York will just suck you up and spit you out, kid. You're from Boise.
So, Mr. Antilli, wasn't this the goal? Wasn't the goal for me to get better and to train harder and to get to the top? Isn't this what you wanted? You should be happy for me not sneaking into the airport.
I am happy for you, kid.
Thank you.
I think I just need to come to terms with the fact that I'll never have what you have. Me, a man of 65, who, when I walk, I pee a little.
I did not know that you.
Well, that's gonna happen to you when you get older. You lose track of your urethra doesn't work as much.
Stop talking about this.
And your sphincter just doesn't.
I don't like this. Please stop.
Sorry, that's what aging is. Okay, kid.
What?
I see airport security circling.
Get in here. Please tell me the truth.
I honestly don't know. I just handed them a piece of paper that said Kansas City, and here I am.
Oh, okay. You know what? This is a crime. I think you're going to get arrested.
I might, kid, but you know what? It's worth it for me to say goodbye to you, kid. Goodbye to you.
Bye, Mr. Antilli.
You're a good kid. You're a good boxer. Remember, hit him with the old 1, 2, 3.
I will. Thank you, Mr. Antilli. I think you're about to be arrested.
I think so. Oh, hold on. I just gotta say, hold on. I just gotta say goodbye to the kid. Okay? He's moving to New York to become a big boxer. A big boxer. He's leaving our little Boise. Become a big boxer. Just give me a minute. Oh, nope. Okay, they're taking it away.
Okay.
Good luck.
Mr. Antilli.
Hey, I saw you at your last match.
Thanks. What do you think?
You're really good. You're better than anybody I've ever seen. You're better than Sugar Ray Leonard, and
Wow, that's very kind. Thank you.
and you're better than Muhammad Ali.
I'm not, but that's very kind. Thank you.
You're better than Mark Wahlberg in The Fighter.
I mean, maybe one day. Maybe one day. Listen.
You're better than Rocky Balboa and Apollo Creed combined into one. You're better.
Thank you. That's well.
I'm a big boxing fan. Mostly I just like watching Rockies 1 through 4. 5 can go fuck itself. Well, Rockies 1 through 4, I watch them all the time.
That's cool. Yeah. Listen, I know who you are. Okay.
What? You know who I am?
Yeah. Yes, I know who you are. I've seen you before. You are dating my competitor in this upcoming round. I've seen you with him.
No, I just like boxing.
Listen, I don't know if you're trying to get in my head and do some psychological mind tricks.
No, the only psychological mind trick would be to get you to love me.
Listen, I am married to the game.
Oh no.
Listen, ma'am, you seem like a very nice person. I don't know if you're having issues with my competitor or if this is something that they asked you to do to try to get my mind off of the game.
My dad's Joe Frazier.
What?
Joe Frazier's my dad.
Oh, Joe Frazier. Okay, so
I used to date Joe Rogan. He was an asshole.
oh my God. Listen, man, it's very nice to meet you. I am going to go into my hotel suite and make it an early evening. I need to really just focus on my game.
Okay, can I come with you?
No, no, no.
I don't have anywhere else to go. I followed you here.
What do you mean you don't have anywhere else to go?
I have nowhere. I followed you here from Boise.
No. Why?
I was going to Kansas City, and then I just said, oh boy, there's my favorite boxer. I'm going to follow him. And then you got in a taxi, and I got in a taxi, and I said, follow that taxi. I've always wanted to say it, and then I got to say it. I got the room next to yours.
What? Okay, then if you got the room next to mine, then stay in that room. I'm gonna stay in mine.
I mean, I said I had nowhere else to go, but really I do. I had the room next to yours, and I made sure that they were conjoined.
No, well, I'm gonna. I don't. Well, no, well, maybe they are conjoined, but we are not gonna have any interaction.
Oh, I'll make sure you will.
No, we're not going to.
I'm gonna knock on your door all day. No, say, can I come in?
You're not hearing me. You're not hearing me, ma'am. Okay, I'm getting into my elevator and I'm calling it a night. You are not going to distract me.
Don't try to close the door on me. I'm very slippery.
You are not welcome in my room, okay? This is ridiculous. You are not welcome in my room.
Wait, I see the security man. They're gonna try to take me.
This is ridiculous.
Don't you dare! Don't you dare! This is my husband! I'm gonna go to my husband's room! He's a boxer! He's gonna be the next Muhammad Ali!
This person. Did you sneak into this hotel?
Yes.
Ridiculous. This is okay.
Hey, it's me, your competitor.
Oh, hey man, how are you?
Good. I got great sleep last night, so I'm like really ready to just punch you in the face.
Oh, well, yeah. I also, I'm feeling okay. Got about 6 hours. It was hard for me to settle down, but I had a pretty good breakfast. So anyway, just want to wish you luck out there.
Wish you luck. I'm gonna kill you.
Listen, you might think that would rattle me, but you don't really affect me too much, so.
So you think I'm just being metaphorical when I say I'm gonna kill you? No, I'm really gonna kill you. I have laser blades in my boxing gloves.
What is wrong with you? Why do you have razor blades in your
Because
body?
I'm very competitive and I've lost my last 3 rounds.
So maybe if you are losing so many rounds, maybe this isn't meant for you.
That's what my manager said. But you know what? I'm not ready to give up on my live stream yet.
Okay, well.
Mr. Antilli called and said he misses you.
Why did Mr. Antilli call you? Why are you talking?
Because he knows that you're not going to answer his calls.
I can't
and my manager is his brother.
What?
Yeah, I have my own Mr. Antilli.
The boxing world is so small. Listen.
He lost fingers on the other hand.
Yeah, I lost 2 fingers.
2 fingers on his left hand. Yours lost 2 fingers on his right hand.
Crazy.
It's nuts. Go figure. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna murder you. And if the razor blades don't get you, then I'm gonna coat my boxing gloves with cyanide. So I hope you like how
I don't have to play a match where someone is putting razor blades in their gloves, I can call security and have them check out your gloves and have them inspected. So, because I play fair matches.
I've got boxing gloves, clean boxing gloves to show them. And then there'll be a last minute switch out with the
Why
tainted.
don't you do something else with your time? Why don't you find another hobby?
Well, you know what? I always liked the villains in the Bond movies, and I thought that would be fun. So that's why I just described my whole plan to you. Because I feel as though I'm invincible. But deep down, I know that you're going to get me because you're the good guy.
Well, thank you. That's very kind. I'm glad you think that I'm a
You already called security? Oh no. I don't have my real fake gloves yet. Oh no. They're only going to find the tainted ones. Oh no. Call my Aunt Lily. Yeah. Wipe.
All right. And with that, the last student has left. The school is officially closed for the summer. Woo!
Yeah. Teacher's time. Teacher's time.
Teacher's time. Yeah. It was a difficult year, but we got through it. We got a lot done, I think.
I think so. I think we raised the students' test scores up 15 points. It's pretty big. Pretty big. We did a good job.
We did. We saved the school from bankruptcy by starting that choir competition, which we won.
So great.
It was great.
We won the grand prize.
We did.
Those kids were so great singing Joyful, Joyful.
That will win it every time.
Every time. You're down with G-O-D. Yeah, you know me. Oh, those kids are so spirited.
We copied it from Sister Act. The judges are still very charmed by it.
We even got Lauryn Hill to come be in it, just so it was authentic.
That was something I didn't know if we'd be able to pull it off, and we did.
We did. We're great teachers. We're great teachers.
We are very good teachers. We are. I agree with that. Well, teachers time. Teachers time. You don't have to keep talking about the kids or the school. We have other things going on, right?
Yeah, I guess, but that's like my reference point for you. Like, we're work buddies.
Yeah, we're work
co-teach, but like I have nothing else in common with you except our students. So now that the students are gone, I'm like,
so but we must have something in common. We're around the same age. We're both in the same profession.
That's it.
Well, there must be something else. What hobbies do you like? We never talked about ourselves.
I don't want to name my hobbies because now I'm worried that you're going to lie and say that they're yours.
Well, then I'll start. I have started to learn Spanish through an app.
Muy bien.
What?
Muy bien.
Oh, very good. Yes, very good. That's something I'm learning through Duolingo. So I'm doing that. I've been exercising recently, and I have a whole regiment. I've restarted collecting stamps, which is something. Yes, it's something I used to do when I was a young child into early teen, and I stopped doing it. And then I recently found my stamp collection, and I was like, I'm gonna do it. So anyway, those are 3 things I do. Do you have anything similar to any of that?
No. I go fly fishing in rapids, in class 4 rapids.
It sounds dangerous.
Yeah, I also like base jumping, and I like to play Russian roulette on the weekends.
Oh my gosh, that's dangerous. You could actually die from doing those things.
I have a really great track record.
Where is there even a base around here to jump? Don't you need to find a base?
No, base jump is you jump without a parachute, so it's not like you got to go to an army base or anything.
How are you alive right now?
I take a lot of safety precautions.
So I'm sorry, you do these extreme hobbies on the evenings and weekends, and then during the day you come here and you just teach.
And I teach ninth grade writing in English.
And writing in English, you do. So
Sometimes a little social studies when they need it.
well, teacher's time, huh? Hey, maybe this summer you can take me to fly fish with you.
No.
That's for sure.
That's for sure. Yay!
Um,
Yay! Eleanor, what'd you think of the show?
What do you think, Eleanor?
I think she slept through it.
2 thumbs up, and we have been Sharon and Karen.
Sharon and Karen, thanks for watching.
Ooh.